14, last week's winner is Dave Snow out of Brandon in the 14X. The 211, a feature winner about a month and a half ago now. Anthony Ryan in the 211 out of Benson, Vermont. Then your point leader, car number 31 from Orwell, that is James Hansen. And your third place point driver, 17 points out of the lead, is Anthony Warren in car number 60W. Rounding out the field is Larry Gallipo, feature winner a few weeks back in the 24. Elmo Reckner drove that car to a great finish in the KOD race last night at Fonda. 8 laps of distance for the limiteds. Here we go. No start on that one as the leaders did not come through the restart zone together. You can see that giant yellow start flag over in turn 4. The leaders need to be together in the restart zone, which starts over there. There's a green cone. There's some orange blocks. The drivers can see it very clearly from inside the cars. Austin Shaves and Marty Hutchins were not together coming across that restart zone. The drivers to watch in this one, the 31 of Hansen, the 60W of Anthony Warren, 2 of the 3 championship contenders. Here we go, take 2, much better that time, and we're underway. Austin Shaves in the 23, working his way up the racetrack just a little bit, protects the lead off turn 2. Marty Hutchins going to chase him down in car number 1. Hutchins can't get it done over in turn 3. Here comes Dave Snow in the 14X, Anthony Ryan, James Hansen in the 31 car sideways off turn 4. James Hansen with a handful of race cars so far in the 31. That thing is not handling like he wants it to right now. James Hansen, the point leader. The good news is Anthony Warren, who is another one of the championship contenders, can't do anything with him either. Austin Shaves leads it, but not by much. Marty Hutchins in the 1 car, Dave Snow in the 14X, all over him. Anthony Ryan runs 4th in the 211. James Hansen in 5th place in the 31. Marty Hutchins opening the door a little bit. Dave Snow can't step through it. Austin Shaves continues to lead in the 23 car. Marty Hutchins may have a faster car, but he can't find a way by Shaves. Hutchins has been trying the inside lane, but may have to go to the outside lane to get it done. Coming up on the halfway mark this time by 4 laps down, 4 to go for Austin Shaves in the 23. Hutchins tries the outside, tries the inside. Contact with the 14X of Dave Snow, and Marty Hutchins goes over the berm. Marty Hutchins hung up on the berm in turn 2, and that'll bring out the yellow flag. Hutchins tried the crossover move going into turn 1 underneath the 23 of Austin Shaves. James Hansen finds himself in 3rd spot for the restart with Anthony Warren 4th. Hansen looking to stretch his lead out little by little here in heat number 1. 5 points to win a heat, 4 for second, 3, 2, 1. Halfway gone for heat number 1, and we're back to green. Austin Shaves again with the lead, but Anthony Warren gets around James Hansen. Marty Hutchins gets around James Hansen. Hansen will give up 2 points to Anthony Warren in the race for the championship. 3 laps to go now. James Hansen in the 31 may be in trouble. Anthony Warren in the 60 trying to get forward. His cousin Anthony Ryan is the next car in line. Does Warren have enough time to get to him? 2 laps to go now for Austin Shaves in the 23. Here's Hansen on the inside working on Marty Hutchins now. James Hansen trying to claw his way back towards the front. Bumper tag with Dave Snow. Hansen can't get it done over in turns 1 and 2. Loses big time ground on Marty Hutchins down the back chute. Coming up on the white flag now for Austin Shaves. 1 lap to go for the 23. Anthony Ryan tries the outside lane in the 211. Here comes Anthony Ryan on the final lap. Challenge for the lead on the back chute. Ryan in the 211 with good momentum on the outside lane. Austin Shaves trying to hold him off. Anthony Ryan on the outside, rim riding the Speedway, bouncing through 3 and 4. Checkered flag. Anthony Ryan gets the win at the line in the 211. Wow, what a drive for Anthony Ryan. Austin Shaves comes home second by a bumper. Anthony Warren will finish 3rd in the 60 if I got my bearings about me. Anthony Warren 3rd. Marty Hutchins 4th, James Hansen 5th. What a drive by Anthony Ryan. Saved everything he had for the final lap, and he got the win in heat number 1. In the Shaves excavation. Number 23, that is Austin Shaves, former mini sprint champion. On the outside of the front row from Elizabethtown, New York. And the Jack Ruder custom painting, number 7, that is Mike McGinn. Car number 1 from Poultney is Marty Hutchins, and on the outside of the front row from Leicester is Adam Piper in the 66. The 51 from Middlebury, Vermont is Austin Combs, and the 211 from Benson is Anthony Ryan. The 32B from Brandon, Vermont is Matt Bilodeau, and your point leader, James Hansen from Orwell in the 31. Bobby Schmidt in the 401 from Gansbert, New York. From Shoreham, Vermont in the 60W is Anthony Warren starting in 10th. Johnny Bruno in the 22 car will start in 11th. The 14X of Dave Snow. Larry Gallup on the 24. The 18 is Sean Phelps. The 77M of Tyler Ducharme and Chris Clark in the 77 New York. Here we go. Austin Shaves and Mike McGinn lockstep down the backstretch for the lead. Shaves by half a car length over into turn 3. McGinn on the outside lane trying to hold with him. Marty Hutchins in the 1, Adam Piper in the 66. Cars bouncing through turn 4. McGinn opens the door way wide in turns 1 and 2. Here comes Marty Hutchins in the 1. Hutchins up for second spot. McGinn trying to hold him off. Mike McGinn back to third. Adam Piper in the 66 car. Rides in 4th place. Austin Combs, your top 5. Anthony Ryan in the 211. Right behind Combs, here comes Matt Bilodeau in the 32B. Oh, McGinn off the top in turn 2. Mike McGinn in the 7 car off the top of the racetrack, keeps it rolling, and will stay green. Austin Shaves, your leader in the 23. Marty Hutchins in the 1 car, trying to track him down, but it's all Austin Shaves so far. Your point leader watch, they run 1, 2, 3 in the standings, and nose to tail on the racetrack in that order. James Hansen in control in the 31. Johnny Bruno on the 22 has got to beat him by 6 positions in order to tie and get the tiebreaker for the championship. Anthony Warren has got to beat the 31 by 8 positions. Warren underneath Bruno for the spot, can't get it done over in turn 2. Up front, car number 1, Marty Hutchins, all over the back bumper of Austin Shaves. Shaves in control with 5 laps on the board, 25 to go. Marty Hutchins working the inside lane under Austin Shaves over in turn 2, couldn't find room. But Hutchins may try to push the issue here in just a moment. Matt Bilodeau on the outside lane in the 32B working on Austin Combs. That's for the 4th and 5th positions. Combs has the spot. Bilodeau wants to take it away from him. Combs up the racetrack. Bilodeau gives him a shot in turn 2. Matt Bilodeau gives the bumper to Austin Combs. Here comes Anthony Ryan in the 211. Bilodeau on the outside, swinging wide one more time off turn 4. The point leaders having a good view of that. Battle up front. Hutchins on the inside of Shaves one more time. Shaves shuts him down the back chute. Piper all alone in third. Now Marty Hutchins tries the crossover move on the outside, and it worked. Marty Hutchins from the outside to the inside, working underneath Austin Shaves for the lead now. Hutchins tried the same move in the qualifying heat race over in turn 1. Made it work this time over in turns 3 and 4, but Shaves outdrove him off turn 2. Austin Shaves continues to lead it in the 23. Hutchins in the 1 car, back to second spot, settles in line. Adam Piper third in the 66, the 51 of Combs, the 211 of Ryan, then Bilodeau and the point leader of James Hansen. Hansen has not won a feature race this season, but has been perfect in the top 10s all year long. Every race, he's been in the top 10, 15 out of 15 starts. Anthony Ryan crosses it up over in turn 1. Bilodeau puts the bumper to Ryan. Anthony Ryan tried to make a move underneath Austin Combs. There was not enough room. Ryan got that car sideways, and everybody had to get on the binders to avoid him. Ryan working underneath Combs one more time over in turn 1. Hutchins all over Shaves for the lead as well. Bilodeau working the outside on the 211 of Ryan. Good racing for the limiteds right now. Johnny Bruno working on the outside of James Hansen. Bruno, the 22 car, trying to get around the point leader. Matt Bilodeau starting to get a little bit impatient in the 32B on the outside, stuck in a box. Ryan and Combs battling with each other for position. Bilodeau has the fastest of the three cars, but has nowhere to go. Bilodeau out of the groove, and Johnny Bruno got on the binders in turn 4. James Hansen, Matt Bilodeau, Johnny Bruno, and now Anthony Warren all in a mix. Marty Hutchins on the outside lane looking for the lead one more time in turn 4. Shaves in the 23 comes up the track in front of him. Chris Clark to pit road in the yellow 77 car. He's out of it. Hutchins tries the crossover move one more time. Bilodeau off the top of the 32 brings it back. Hutchins the new leader down the back chute. Action all over the racetrack. Halfway this time by. Now Shaves trying to come back on the inside lane. Hutchins the leader at halfway. Bruno still working on the 31 of Hansen. Matt Bilodeau somehow brought that 32 car back onto the racing surface. Anthony Warren can't do anything in the 60, but watch the point leaders drive away. That battle for fourth place continues. Anthony Ryan in the 211, Austin Combs in the 51. Bruno and Bilodeau going at it now for position. Bilodeau on the outside lane, tries the crossover, can't make it work over in turn 2. James Hansen protecting the point lead. Not running it hard in the 31 car, but doing what he needs to do to lock up the championship now with 13 laps to go. Bruno in the 22. Can't do anything with James Hansen at the moment. Matt Bilodeau has settled in line single file. The whole field now strung out single file. And Marty Hutchins is walking away from Austin Shaves up front. Here's Bilodeau on the outside one more time. Bilodeau in the 32B. Working around Johnny Bruno. He'll go on the attack on James Hansen now. Bilodeau clears Bruno over in turn 2 with a dozen laps to go. Make it 11 now for Marty Hutchins. Battle for third place shaping up. Anthony Ryan has caught the 66 of Adam Piper. Piper in the 66 car has been third all race long, but Anthony Ryan is right there. Here comes James Hansen now starting to step on the gas pedal a little bit harder. Hansen in the 31, dives underneath the 51. What a move by Hansen. Oh no! James Hansen off the top of the 31, the point leader. Oh my Lord! James Hansen, the point leader, off the top. Hansen drove in deep over into turn 3 underneath the 51 of Austin Combs. Any damage except for a little bit of a wrinkle on the right rear quarter panel. But now the hard work begins for James Hansen, and the scratch pencils will fly up here in the tower. Anthony Warren right on his tail in the 60W. James Hansen in the 31 has got to pass at least a couple of cars. Bruno has to beat Hansen by 6 positions on the track to earn the tiebreaker. 7 positions to win it outright. Right now, Bruno in 6th spot for the restart, Warren in 7th place. Warren needs to get in front of Bruno if he wants a shot at the championship. James Hansen in 14th for the restart needs at least 3 positions to win the championship. 2 will not do it. He would get into a tie with Bruno, and Bruno would get the tiebreaker. Hold your breath for 11 laps. Here we go. Hansen working 3 wide up the middle already. Can't find the room. Mike McGinn opens the door in the 7. Tyler Ducharme in the 77M on the bottom. Hansen's got both of them now. Hansen will go to work on the 401 of Bobby Schmidt. Meanwhile, Johnny Bruno on the march to the front of the 22. Bruno up to 4th place. Anthony Warren going right along with him in the 60 car. Hansen hitting the panic button now in the 31. He's gotten past the 32B at Matt Bilodeau. Bilodeau's in trouble, slowing on the back chute. Austin Combs in the 51 gets into the 32, and Bilodeau's off the top. Matt Bilodeau off the top. And that's the yellow flag that James Hansen wanted. Johnny Bruno was on the march in the 22 car. Hansen was just about to hit the panic button in the 31. And he got the caution he needed when Matt Bilodeau went off the top in the 32. 11, Warren in the 60. Flat tire on the 32B of Matt Bilodeau. He'll get the hook back to pit road, and it might be curtains for the 32B season. 2 wins on the season for Matt Bilodeau. How about a round of applause? The driver out of Brandon had a great, much improved year in the 32B. Hansen for the point lead by 2 points in car number 31. 9 laps to go. James Hansen, if he loses 1 spot, would enter into a tie for the lead with Johnny Bruno. Bruno would get the tiebreaker. Right now, Hansen is in the absolute last position that he can be behind Johnny Bruno. Anthony Warren has got to pass both cars and win the race in order to have a shot. 21 laps down, 9 to go. Keep your eye on the 22, the 60, and the 31. Back to green. Marty Hutchins in the 1 car. Again with the lead on the inside lane. Piper settles down into 2nd spot. Here comes Johnny Bruno for 3rd. And Anthony Warren on the outside in the 60W. Warren, 3 wide on the outside lane, gets the pass done. Yellow flag, yellow flag. 1 car off turn 2. Mike McCreary likes to run. And Johnny Bruno, up from the mini stock class a year ago, has kind of been the surprise of this season. Mike McGinn up on the hook in the 7 car. He'll go back to pit road. That's a tie, and the tiebreaker goes to Bruno based on number of feature wins this season. Marty Hutchins looking for his 2nd win of the year, as is Adam Piper. They'll be 1 and 2 for the single file restart. Austin Shaves with a few podium finishes in 2019 runs in 3rd spot. Johnny Bruno in the 22. Anthony Ryan in the 21. Here they come off turn 4, back to green. Bruno with a wheel underneath Austin Shaves for 3rd spot over in turn 2, down the back chute. Shaves holding him off as they enter turn 3. Bruno on the inside lane. Warren charging on the outside of the 60W. James Hansen in 8th place in the 31 car. That's an insurance spot for James Hansen. But if Bruno passes Shaves, then Hansen's going to have to get on the move. Here comes Bruno underneath Shaves one more time. 7 laps to go now for Marty Hutchins. 7 laps to go for James Hansen in the 31. Hansen catching Dave Snow in the 14X. Here comes Bruno underneath Shaves one more time. Ryan and Warren going at it for the 5th and 6th positions. Oh, 1 car off the top backwards, the 401 of Bobby Schmidt. Yellow flag one more time. Bobby Schmidt goes around in the 401. Johnny Bruno's young knees must be knocking inside that 22 car. As I'm sure he doesn't know what's going on behind him, but he must be feeling the pressure. Nobody feeling the pressure more than James Hansen, though, in the 31. The only advantage, the only consolation that Hansen can take is that he's able to see the cars in front of him, and he can be doing the math in his head as he goes around the racetrack. About a round of applause for Bobby Schmidt in the 401. He's got a couple of podium finishes to his credit in the RJS construction car. A nice freshman effort for Bobby Schmidt in the 401 out of Gansevoort, New York. We'll line up in 3rd. Austin Shaves 4th. Anthony Ryan 5th. 6th place to Anthony Warren. 7th to Dave Snow, and 8th place to James Hansen. And once again, the difference is 5 positions, and that's all that Hansen can afford. If Bruno goes forward or Hansen goes backwards, the championship goes to Bruno. James Hansen, if he wants to win this title, has got to go forward and pass a couple of cars to lock it up. Johnny Bruno needs to win this race to put it away. 24 down, 6 to go. Pick your winner, pick your champion. Here they come. Hansen's around in the 31 again. James Hansen is around again in the 31. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? James Hansen has had a perfect season, and on the final night, he goes around twice. The entire season, and with 6 laps to go, he's on pit road. Now it comes down to the 22 and the 60. Bruno has the de facto point lead. Here's James Hansen back. Hansen in the 31 is back. Can he get it done in 6 laps? James Hansen has got to pass a lot of race cars. Hold your breath, folks. Here it comes. Hutchins, your leader, once again off turn 2. Hansen starts his march forward, passing the 401 at Bobby Schmidt. Adam Piper sideways over in turns 3 and 4. Here comes Johnny Bruno in the 22 car. 5 laps to go. Hansen can't go forward. Johnny Bruno going for second spot now on the back chute. Bruno in the 22 on the inside lane. Adam Piper trying to hold off the youngster. Johnny Bruno trying to win the championship. 4 laps to go now. Piper keeps the door open. Bruno by half a car length. Bruno clears him on the back chute. Johnny Bruno in second spot. Marty Hutchins the leader with 3 laps to go. Piper sideways in turn 4. Anthony Warren trying to pass some cars in the 60W. He could end up second in the championship. Anthony Warren up to 4th place in the 60. 2 laps to go for Marty Hutchins this time by. James Hansen in a pack over there trying to get around the 77 of Tyler Ducharme. And the 24, his teammate, Larry Gallipo. Hansen in a box, can't go anywhere. White flag flying for Marty Hutchins. Hansen on the back chute, gets past Gallipo. James Hansen working around Tyler Ducharme, trying to get one more spot on the final lap. Checkered flag coming around. Marty Hutchins will win the race. Johnny Bruno is the champion in the limited sportsman division. Adam Piper comes home 3rd. Anthony Warren and Anthony Ryan, your top 5, unbelievable. Do you believe what you just saw, ladies and gentlemen? Unreal. Marty